Stadium here in Arlington. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. On the Giants sideline, look at their head coach. His side unable to capitalize on 2 at home to begin the year, losing both. Facing off with him, the head coach of the Cowboys. These guys, on the other hand, have started strong, 2-0 so far this season. Scott and Brock, you were on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Giants, their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception, knowing right here that plays a clean ball.
Look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action with Dart. It's caught right side by Johnson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed, when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. He has room past the 25. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 22 out of that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Giants.
Working inside the red zone. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Malik Neighbors, the one he was throwing for. And now they face 2nd down.
He was defended by Christian Gonzalez.
Dart going to throw again. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Butker with the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Cowboys nothing.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right? You celebrate it when every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Handoff to the back. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. Third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, ooh, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He's going deep this time. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, give to Scatterboot. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB's going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Third down now. Here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants break the tie here in the 1st. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Giants take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Butker on now to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that and you kick off returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a 1-point game. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. By higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
That That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Man in motion, headed right. The give here to the motion man. Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Marquise Bell making the play.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Throw here, 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. How about 19 yards on 4th down, partner, and the call to go for it pays off.
1st and 10.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. 2nd quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at 1st down here. Still has some space inside the 35. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Downs 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there. Not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense. And that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now here comes the New York offense. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. On first down, here's Dart. He's trying to go deep again. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. He'll get it inside the 45-yard line before the return goes out.
And we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal. But you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
At the 41-yard line.
Okay. So first down from the 41. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Flushed out of the pocket. Complete out to the right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Look at the 25 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Running this one left. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Headed out right. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points.
We know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. He just put on a show.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Giants 14.
Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And the last two drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants make it a one-score game in the first half. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Giants cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Brings it in at the 13. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Cowboys returning their offense and this running back to the field. And in a high-scoring game to this point, everyone anticipating, well, even more points as they take the field. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now a give running right. It's a foot race. Hits the 20. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead.
We're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Heads out on the bootleg. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's 2nd down. Art's going to tuck it and run. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. They'll throw 3rd and long. Oh no, they get him yet again. Dallas Turner picks it up. And he's going to score. Pick 6 for Dallas.
I know you've listened to me over the years, praise and compliment offenses to just not go away from success. If you're running it well, keep running it. If you're throwing it, keep throwing it. Don't go away from it. Well, this defense, they're not going away from the pressure. And you see the dividends it's paid this time all the way for 6 points.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Now, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out. Dart out of the shotgun.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. We've set it downs from 37. Scatterboo now from the gun. He loses the football. And this is going to be Cowboys football.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit. It's set up for second down.
Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
He's going to keep it this time. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. On first down, they'll run. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On second down, along with Williams. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
That's complete right side. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. We pick up at 17. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone, on first. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys racing them to the halftime locker room.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline and look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again.
49, Giants 21.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Giants and running back Cam Skattebo trotting back out there. And we'll see if they try to establish some positive momentum here, or if they just choose to head off and lick those wounds. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Giants using their first timeout. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing third down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Pass complete to Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw. Here starts. Screen here for Skattebo. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in a hurry up here.
Of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 44-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series, and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looks like they're played safe with a run to the outside. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Christian Harris on the stop. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest. And I guess we'll follow up with the rest of the NFL after this one ends. We're moving right along to the start of the 2nd half. Butker on now to kick this one away. Kick taken in here at the 17. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
You've set it downs for him from the 31. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Lining up now to try the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys continue piling on to this lead.
Giants 21.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense all set to get started. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Here goes Dart to the air. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down. So they offer the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
Dart setting in the throw here. Brought in inside the 20. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's another for it. And this is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Scatterboo. I don't think he got there. Nope, he was not able to make the marker. Will we see them go for it now, Brock, here on 4th down?
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They aren't going for this. No run, it's Scatterboo. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs for him from the 31. Now give left side. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Drew Phillips making the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Left side, caught by Metcalf. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Plowing up the middle. Yeah, good forward, about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs at that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Pass play coming here. Chased out to his right. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Buying some time right. Making the call himself. Here he goes again. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Third and long for him here. He rolls to his right. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Don't come through on fourth and goal. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Going play action with Dart. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Complete. To his running back. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. And it's the Giants who are going to have it to start the fourth quarter, partner, in a game that seems pretty far out of their reach. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working now from the gun. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The Giants are set to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Is this clean at the 30? And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Okay.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams now on 1st and 10. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll run here on 1st down. It's a solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. 4 guys out wide. Here we go, 3rd and long.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up 3rd down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Going deep here for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And we'll have a Cowboys field goal try coming up. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants about to get to work on offense. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game, carry forward into the practices ahead.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Darts looking to throw. He's got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
24-yard gain on the play.
Throwing from the gun.
1st down, New York.
Fits it through the middle. And they're on him right near the catch point as he gets this to the 24-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Dart gonna throw again. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Cowboys 22-yard line.
Dart's back to throw. And he's tackled for a short gain.
As an offense, So you don't call a screen, kid, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Third down now. Here's Starks. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On to try the field goal. Harrison Butker. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Butker knocks it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it. But he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
So after they ran into the kicker, Brock, that penalty keeps this drive going with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants putting up points in a game decided. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Giants take 7 points off the deficit.
Giants 28.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
The return starts at the 18. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive. The Cowboys and this running back headed back out for a new series. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas.
at the 46-yard
Cowboys
line.
looking at a 3-0 start to the season. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He beams one deep right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Intended for
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
makes it 3rd down and 12 yards to go.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That was first real mistake. That's intercepted. Javon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, partner, you know this one from... So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL as they're now up to a 3-0 start.